At a hotel in the centre of Ankara, the Turkish president took to the stage in front of an audience of business people and supporters to announce the annual Turkish export figures. There was a small increase on last year, but it was still a record.
2023 yılı ihracatımız
Our exports for the year 2023 increased by 0.6% compared to last year and reached $255,809 million, breaking the Republic's record. With this figure, we have also exceeded our export target of $255 billion for the medium-term program.
The Turkish economy has largely seen an upward trend in exports in the past 10 years, to a large extent weathering events like the COVID pandemic and the Ukraine war better than some other countries. But the government says the two devastating earthquakes that hit the country last year cost it about $6 billion in exports, which would have made the increase higher. It believes it can now do much better in 2024, setting a target of $375 billion.
I hope that with the downward descent of the wars in our north and south in 2023, together with the normalization of the world, we will achieve much different figures together with all exporters. The first quarter seems to be a little more troubled due to the economic problems in the world at the moment. But after the second half, I think that the economy will revive all over the world, that it will be better.
Turkey's biggest selling exports largely remain the same, motorized vehicles, a market it's now trying to enter itself with its own TOG brand. And its biggest customers remain the likes of Germany, the US and Iraq. But some of its fastest growing markets are the UAE and Saudi Arabia, two Gulf Arab states with whom it's mended relations, and Russia. Moscow's trade with the West has dropped since the war in Ukraine, so it needs new suppliers. Ankara says it's strictly monitoring products going there to make sure they don't break international sanctions. The Turkish economy still faces significant challenges. Inflation is over 60%, but there's a new team in place at the finance ministry and a new head of the central bank. And the Turkish president will be hoping that these increasing exports will help keep the country on the correct path. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, Ankara.